So, now you can jump. If you're on the game, oh, wait. You know what? We should do this now. You'll fall through a platform. We need to create another object. Object platform flat. And the only thing you have to do with it, check solid. Boom. Simple as that. Just check solid. Now, in the player thingy, you can add collision with that platform. Set the vertical speed to 0. That way you won't fall through the platform. Okay? Set it to 0. Now, if you run the game, you'll notice, and if you place some platforms in the room, you have your player object like this, you'll be able to jump. But there's just one problem. You can't maneuver in air. We're going to do that now. You need to be able to move in air. So go back to key press left. This action. It's found under the move tab. It's speed horizontal. Set it to -2. Now, the bigger you set this number, the faster you're going to move through the air in the direction of left. And the lower you set it, I think you get it. Now, minus, you may not notice it, but in GameMaker, you really use a lot of X, Y coordinates. The Cartesian plane. Minus is going down. Left, let's say left is X on the Cartesian plane. Minus, you're going to the left of the Cartesian plane, if you see what I'm saying. And it's important that you make sure these actions are in order. These actions, it doesn't really much matter, but in bigger games that you will make, you'll find it does matter. You do the same thing with key press right, only know instead of a -2, you're going +2 towards the right. So just make it 2. Now, we need to add event key release, left and right, okay? Left and right, and set this horizontal speed to 0. So it's saying that when you let go of left or right, you won't keep moving in that direction. You'll just stop moving. And same with right. Set to 0. Now, if you open your game, assuming you did it all right, you can jump. The very basics of jumping. There are far better ways, but that's probably the easiest I can think of. Now, to making this a game, I drew, let me see if I can find it. I had a lot of time on my hand. The background that you saw in the game, I drew it all. Every bit of it. And you can do that if you want. If not, you can use tiled set or something. But now, to make this a game, I had an object view. We're not just like going for something. We're trying to make it so this is a game. So this here is object view, and I'll show that to you now. Create an object, call it object view. Set it going up at a speed of 2. That's it. It's an invisible object, so we need no sprite. That's all you need to do. Now I'm going to teach you another thing. I'm going to teach you how to make the camera follow the view. You go here, and this room is 400 width by 4000 height. So what you do is you go to views. I'm using view 1 for the view. Now, enable use of views, visible when room starts. This, blah blah blah. Leave it how it is. You gotta tell it which object to follow. And I'm telling it to follow object view. Now, let me see. You're supposed to set the orb and the vorb to the size of the rooms. So just set it by, it has to be bigger. Bigger than whatever setting it is you're using for the width and the height. Or it can be equal. Everything else just leave how it is. And that's how you make the camera follow the view. And, you're trying to beat the view. You're trying to get to daylight. The name of this game, I posted it to Yo-Yo Games as a word tutorial, but I decided to just make a video tutorial for the heck of it. And you're trying to get to the sunlight. You're a hairball who fell down the drain. Okay, now making this more game-like, we're going to say add event outside view 1. So it's under other views, outside view 1, or whatever view it is you're using. I used view 1. Okay. Okay, so under outside view 1, this is how you die, basically. So you gotta say destroy yourself, create an explosion. Okay, the explosions you pretty much don't even see. You can do that if you want to, but I told it to sleep. This action will freeze the screen. Don't do it too long, but let me see, where's that at? It's under timing, under main tab 2. You drag that in, you set it to 3000, withdraw true. And then I had restart the game. But let me see, I also did this a bit extra. I did show the high score tab under here. In fact, I'm just gonna delete that event, and I'll just put it under outside view 1, because that's the only way you can die in this game. So under score, there's show the high score, and you can, like, you know, customize it to however it is you want. Make, you know, a background. It's a really neat feature, the whole score system thingy. So boom, there you go. And you know, the whole level designing thing, I'm gonna leave to you. Oh, another thing, with the wall objects, you can set the vertical speed to 0 too, or you can make them, you know, parent, whatever. I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, that was for testing. So forget about object 1 here. Don't need it. I had a testing level. There's no need to bother about that. Okay. This thingy here, I had an object happy face. You just create that object. You can just leave it be. I set some in the room. Now, when I collide with the happy face, set the score relative. That way you're adding it to 100. And destroy the instance other. This is very important. Otherwise, the guy will not disappear, and he'll just keep, your score will just keep building and building and building and building. So let me see. Yep, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh yeah, to win the game, I created the object light, and for my player object, collision with object light displays a message, you won the level, show the high score tab, and end the game. The whole level designing of this giant level, it's up to you. But if you did it right, you should get something like this. Loading, 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 loading. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I gotta beat the 11-minute mark. Boom. And notice, the view chases you. Your score goes up, and I died. I died, and didn't show the high score list. I did something wrong, but anyway, yeah, I know what I did wrong. Object 0, I do have to add that event. Destroy. Show the high score list. Blah, blah, blah. So, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. This is my first video tutorial. It could have been made with Light or Pro. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. So, good luck to your gaming. Bye.